Warm good morning to respected judges and all the viewers. Today, my topic of presentation is subconjunctive hemorrhage and acute enterobacteritis, an isolated ocular manifestation of Kawasaki disease. Coming to introduction, Kawasaki disease is a systemic small and medium vessel vasculitis, particularly affecting the coronary arteries. Burns et al. Found evidence of anti-uveitis in 83% of children who diagnosed with Kawasaki disease in the first week of their illness. Uveitis is not only the not the only clue to diagnose the Kawasaki disease, but if a patient has fever and conjunctivitis, ophthalmic examination is very helpful in detecting uveitis, and it should be considered a sign of Kawasaki disease. Coming to the particulars of the index case, my patient was 8-year-old male student from Cuttack, Odisha, came with the chief complaints of fever for 3 days and redness and pains in the left eye for 2 days. Then case details, the patient had fever for 3 days, which was high grade and intermittent, along with rashes for 3 days, which was macropapillary over trunk, and reddish. There was reddish discoloration of lips with pain and redness in the left eye, which was along with foreign body sensation and water discharge with flaring of vision for 2 days. Coming to the detailed ocular examination, the positive findings were water discharge in the left eyelid. Vision was it was normal in the right eye and 6.9 partial in the left eye, which was not improving with the glasses in the left eye. And in the for near vision, it was an 6 in all the in both the eyes. Intraocular pressure was 12.2 millimeter of mercury in the right eye. In the left eye, it was 14.6. LPI was patent on both the sides. On fundoscopy, it was within normal limits in the right eye, and it was the media was slightly hazy in the left eye. On slit lamp examination, I found out in the left eye there was conjunctival congestion and circumciliary congestion, along with subconjunctival hemorrhage present involving upper nasal and temporal bulbar conjunctiva. The transparency was not maintained in the left eye, showing mild haze due to presence of fresh fine capious lining endothelium, and there was aqueous flare in the left eye with of grade 1, and cells was present. These were the pics showing subconjunctival hemorrhage in the left eye, along with mucopurulent discharge, and yes, sir. This is the SCH, and on slit lamp examination, there were fresh fine capious lining endothelium. So my provisional diagnosis was acute non-granulomatosis enterobacteritis in the left eye, along with hemorrhagic conjunctivitis. And on investigation, ESR and CRP was raised. So so my final diagnosis was Kawasaki disease along with left eye with acute non-granulomatosis enterobacteritis. I managed with eye drop humatropin 2 times per day for 7 days, and prednisolone acetate on tapering in a tapering way, and the eye drop carboxymethyl cellulose for 4 times a day. Systemic management was given by the pediatrician. IVIG 30 gram IV stat in single dose over 12 hours, and acetyl salicylic acid 400 milligrams 6 hourly. Enterobacteritis. So coming to the discussion, enterobacteritis is common in Kawasaki disease. It is necessary to investigate other causes of enterobacteritis also, like infection, HLA-B27, and echocardiography. In KD, uveitis resolves within 2 to 8 weeks after disease without any sequel. Kawasaki disease patients enterobacteritis need to follow up on its severity between 1 to 7 days. Uveitis in Kawasaki disease shows a mild clinical course. In most cases, topical corticosteroid is effective. Coming to the conclusion, it is the uveitis is an important clue to diagnose incomplete Kawasaki disease. Early diagnosis of Kawasaki disease is needed to prevent coronary artery complications, and routine slit lamp examination will be helpful for early diagnosis of KD in patients with conjunctival injection. Thank you.
Questions for Dr. Shruti?
Was a cardiac workup done, Dr. Shruti?
Yes,
cardiac
sir.
workup?
Sir, we
Cardiac
actually,
workup was done in this patient?
no, sir. Sir, actually, we referred the patient to the cardiology department, and there they had done all the echocardiography, ECG. Sir.
Okay. Was anything diagnosed from cardiac point of view?
No, sir. Sir, it was there were no positive findings in cardiac investigations.
Then what DDs would you consider in such a situation? What are the differential diagnosis?
Sir, differential diagnosis was like infections. Usually in this age group, there can be HLA-B27 positive of diseases like juvenile idiopathic arthritis and others, mainly infectious, sir, and HLA-B27 positive diseases.
Was it worked out in that way? I mean, did you show it to an immunologist or a rheumatologist?
No, sir. Sir,
Though
actually,
it was the initial research, yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Patient
What?
was already, sir, actually the patient was already diagnosed as Kawasaki disease, so we did not put him on extra
Well.
investigations.